fucking with me, your ass is pistol popper pain. You won't like if I let the Nina blast. I see your ass, red bean spot, I'm gonna make heat your ass. Body is tough, cops never found where I keep the stash. But chill, cause pain been dormant since the fetus. I was born to be a blessing, I'm getting stoned like I'm Jesus. I'm a heathen, raise a hell raiser, so I'm a demon. Here's my reason, y'all been trying to convince me I'm not a genius. I'll be really finding blessings through my anger. I embrace it and start training like Vegeta in the chamber. In the chambers, I enter 36 to step my game up. So protect your neck and watch for the niggas that fuck your name up.
Everybody, I'm Jay, that's Payne. This is the playlist. And Payne, I saw you posted a video of you at a performance.
Oh yeah, did a show on Thursday. Shout out to the homie Jay. I'm gonna do more work with them. Yeah, they invited me. It was like, yo, man, I did one of the ciphers. One of the ciphers I did, the promoter was there, and he was like, as soon as I finished, he was like, yo, talk to me real quick. I'm like, what's up? He was like, yo, I got a show going on. Right here, blah, blah, blah. Pull up. I said, hey, send me the date and time, I'll be there. Just so happened to be in my town, so it was nothing for me to get there, so it was cool. But it was cool. A few other dope artists over there. Shout out to my nigga Queezo. He's from my town too, so I'm gonna definitely link up with him and get some shit with him going too. But nah, shit was dope. It was dope. It was fun. It was dope. I'm trying to do more performances this year. Like I got another performance in March coming up. I'm trying to do, if I could get something every other month, I'll be all right. I'll be a little happy. I got some in March. I got some in May. So I'm trying to stay a little booked and busy this year if I could.
Nice. You out there doing your thing?
Some shit like that.
All right, Payne. Payne, I'm going to put you on the spot. Explain to our viewers what we're doing today, because I came up with it and still am not sure how to explain this.
Okay. And I wonder if we both kind of took it a little different too, because I think as I was coming up with this shit, I kind of even twisted it a little bit. I think
we did look at it differently by just the songs that came in, but that is totally cool.
So, hey, welcome to the playlist, y'all. So I said to Jay, hey, let's play an artist or a song that kind of introduced you to an artist. Or if it wasn't for this song, you wouldn't know about this artist. Or if it wasn't for this artist, you wouldn't know about that artist type shit.
See, that's what I did. If it wasn't for this artist, you wouldn't know about that artist. Right. So
I went with songs that introduced me to an artist. So to a certain extent, it was kind of like an artist, if it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't know about this one. That's how I kind of did it.
And I went with, and I didn't do this, so it's a good example. I'm playing Snoop. I'm playing Snoop because without Dre, we never know Snoop. Or I'm playing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm playing the artist, but if it wasn't for this other artist, we wouldn't know who the fuck you are.
Okay, that's that, and I think that's originally how I was having it in my head. But then as I started doing this, I was like, you know what? Let me play the song of the other artist that introduced me to the artist that's on the song. So I was like, I kind of remixed about the same time. It's dope shit about the playlist, man. We like, music is subjective and how you interpret shit. So.
And the truth is, anybody watching doesn't give a fuck how we got to the songs as long as they fuck with the songs.
That's a fact. And I'm starting. I don't know if you noticed. Like lately, I've been trying to be a little bit more, not so selfish with my song selection. I'm trying to be a little bit more. I'm trying not to be so selfish. You know what I mean? Because y'all.
Well, hey y'all, I brought one of Payne's favorite songs, so I'll just leave it at that. It ain't on your radar, but as soon as I say it, you're going to be like, oh, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. Now I'm ready to get to this shit. All right, so I go first, right?
Yes, sir.
Wait, before we even get there, how the fuck was your week anyway? You know what I mean? I know, How's this week going?
If it makes sense, it was a long week that went by really fast.
That makes so much fucking sense. Oh man, but all the shit that's been going on around my town, yeah, it's been a long, fast week. For real, for real.
Well, and then now where I live, we finally have the frozen water soldiers walking around. So,
what does that mean?
Ice.
Oh, okay. The frozen water soldiers. Okay. All right. Okay. They walking around over there?
It about 45 minutes from me. They just snatched somebody from a food truck, and then they snatched somebody at another town that was like about, I don't know, hour and 15 minutes from me, and a restaurant about an hour and a half from me threw all of them out of their restaurant and wouldn't let them eat there. So yeah, it's becoming a big thing. It's just that for some reason I was seeing that word is now a algorithm killer.
Oh, I get it, because
that's why I call them the frozen water warrior or soldiers. Yeah, because I didn't.
No, I get it, because I think the bots have it where if you bring up them on some bullshit, they might just, not saying wipe the episode away, but they'll find a way to hide it from algorithm. Yeah. So yeah. Nah, you're right. It's crazy how they do these robots and AIs to tap in onto logos and certain words and whatever phrases that you use, and it's like, oh, delete them. Get rid of them.
The problem is, though, AI fucks up so much that I started referring to it as almost intelligent. It's not artificial. It's almost intelligent.
Allen Iverson, practice.
With one of these songs, I asked for some background on, which I knew most of the background, but I wanted to make sure I was correct. So I hit ChatGPT up. I'm like, so this is what happened, correct? And it's like, no. And it starts telling me some other shit. So I get off ChatGPT and I start doing my reading because I'm like, what the fuck? How am I so wrong? And then I go back and I hit it with an article and I go, you fucking lied. And then they're like, oh, yeah, my mistake. And I'm like, see, you're fucking dumb as fuck, AI.
And for it to even say, oh, yeah, my bad. Like, that's crazy.
You know how many
like,
times that thing has told me you're right, I am mistaken, like it's wrong. It's wild. That's why I started referring to it as almost intelligent.
So what you saying that, then how are people still putting so much trust in it then?
That's the problem, because I use it a lot to make sure I'm not wrong, right? Because with some of the podcasts I do, I don't want to be wrong on the information I give. So I'm not really asking it to give me new information most of the time. I'm asking it to check and make sure that I'm correct. And if I am, give me some more that I might not have known to give to everybody else, right? Yeah, and a lot of times it'll give me shit and I know it's wrong. So I have to go check, come back. And then, like, I asked it one time on, I don't remember what show, but I'm like, hey, what episode does so-and-so die? And they're like, they don't die. And I'm like, motherfucker, I watched the series 3 times. Like, they die. And then I tell them how they die. And then they're like, oh, you're right. It was season 6 of this, you know.
So you asked, so when we did that Eminem Renegade Jay-Z shit, you asked ChatGPT about that, right?
Yes, but then I ask it to give me references, and then I go check to make sure that the shit is correct, because I have zero faith in ChatGPT now.
And I'm only asking because the whole them writing Jay-Z shit just sounds weird to me, but that just sounds so inaccurate for me.
The whole thing came down to but what I was reading outside of ChatGPT, the whole thing that came down to it is it wasn't originally meant for Jay-Z. And that's where it came in. You know, it's not like somebody wrote Jay-Z a song and was like, here, do this song. I think somehow Jay-Z ended up with a song that was already written and was like, all right, I'm going to do it. That's how I took it anyway. Because I don't think anybody thinks Jay-Z needs a fucking ghostwriter. Like, I don't think, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I don't think that's it. Yeah. Jay-Z is the ghostwriter for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. That's a fact. That's a fact.
How was your week?
Okay, cool. My week has been up and down, full of craziness. Thank God for music. That's all I can say.
All right.
Thank God for music, man. This boy. Whew. All right. So where I'm going. All right. So yeah, here we go. I'll go first. It's funny that you even said anything about Dr. Dre, whatever like that, because I'm going with a song called Deep Water. It's on the Compton album that Dr. Dre put out. So it's Dr. Dre on here, Kendrick Lamar and Anderson .Paak. And the reason why I picked the song is because if it wasn't for this song, I wouldn't really understand who the fuck Anderson .Paak was. Like, if you go through the album, Anderson .Paak is on other songs before here. Like, when I'm listening to a lot of these albums, I'm just listening. I don't care about who's the features. I'm just listening to it. If I see the features, sometimes I might skip the song, or I might be like, oh, I can't wait when this nigga verse goes. I'm going to tune out because I don't like the person. So if I don't see the features and I just play the album straight, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm going in with a non-biased ear. So when I'm listening to this shit and I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar, I'm like, yo, Kendrick Lamar's dope. But I'm hearing Anderson .Paak on other songs, and I thought Anderson .Paak was Kendrick Lamar. Their voices is very, very fucking similar. Their voices are very similar. So I was like, yo, Kendrick Lamar might be my favorite fucking rapper. Yo, what the fuck? And then when I go back and do it, I was like, oh, this is Anderson .Paak? Who the fuck is Anderson .Paak? And I started doing it. Now Anderson .Paak's like one of my favorite artists right now. But if it wasn't for this song, yeah, I wouldn't really know who Anderson .Paak was like that. This shit was, and Anderson .Paak don't have a big role in the song, but it's like, you'll see what I mean when you play it.
I knew who Anderson .Paak was, but I didn't give him the respect till we started doing the show some years ago, and I went back and listened because of how much you like him.
I realized that with a lot of you with a kid as a Pat, they thought he was just cool, and then when I was like, nah, listen to this song, they were like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, that's Anderson .Paak. They're like, yo, really? And yeah, so similar. But let's get to the song Deep Water off that Compton shit.
What is going on in Compton? I don't understand it. Well, as it relates to this is not in my field as the clerk, so anything that relates to this, you probably have to get an answer from Dr. Dre.
I hear you talking about respect, I gave you niggas the utmost. All you niggas the utmost. Would you look over Picasso's shoulder and tell him about his brush strokes? Them opinions, I don't trust those. I apologize, the city made a nigga so cutthroat. Every hood loved me, but it started on one coast. Could've stopped in 86, but I knew that you would want more. I'm on a throne in a place some niggas won't go. Don't get it fucked up. Been away from home. Been away from home that long. All they wanna know is where you from, where you from, where you from, nigga, about where I'm from. I think it's time to take these niggas to the deep water. Yeah, down in the Pacific. Where them sharks at, nigga, down in the deep water. Listen. All you niggas swimming in the info. Don't fuck around and drown in the specifics. Always going overboard. Used to be my kinfolk. Now you're sleeping with the motherfucking fishes. These niggas won't let up until they are wet up. What? Don't get fucked up. Nah, nigga. Everybody wanna visit trying to re-up that prescription. Yeah. Re-up. My nigga watercolors couldn't even paint the picture. They don't get the picture. Fuck. Yeah, drugs by the dozen. What? You might just wanna go and check the children. You might just wanna check your children. I'm the one that got their ear. For many years I've been making parents live in fear. I just wanna make it clear. My influence run deep like the ocean. Don't get it fucked up. Been away from home. Been away from home that long. All they wanna know is where you from, where you from, where you from, nigga,
Feels like you're drowning, don't you? About 100 miles down in that ocean, it's over. Should've never jumped in if you can't swim. Oh my God, where's a lifeguard when you need one?
Motherfucker, know I started from the bottom. Rock a baby bottle, mixing that with someone like my mama knew I had a problem. Wasn't thinking about no rapping, I was jugging for $1. Putting quarter pieces in the black caprice and make it holla holla. No police in me, I got the beast in me, I got to holla. Keep the decency and making TNT my product. I'm a CEO, MPTO, innovator, energizer. In the city, bullet flies till that bitch on autopilot. Shit! I don't give a fuck about your whereabouts. All I care about is wearing out your area and airing out your upper body when I catch you walking out your parents' house.
Don't get fucked up.
Only got a nigga on accident. I tried to kill him, but I guess I needed more practicing. That's when I realized banging wasn't for everybody. Switch it up before my enemy or the sheriff got me. They liable to bury him. They nominated 6 to carry him. They worry him to death, but he no vegetarian. The beef is on his breath, inheriting the drama better than a great white nigga. This is life in my aquarium.
Don't get it fucked up. Been away from home. Been away from home that long.
All they wanna know is
We from, nigga.
This is a battle where I'm from. I think it's time to take these niggas to the deep water. Yeah, down in the Pacific. Where them sharks at, nigga, down in the deep water.
Help me. Feels like you're drowning. Should've never jumped in. Can't swim.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Where's that lifeguard when you need one?
God, please, please help, please, please help me. Please.
But it's dope. I ain't gonna lie. All that the instrumentals you said the end was kind of dope. I like the horns and all that shit. But yeah, I don't know. I thought Kendrick Lamar was Anson Pack when I heard that song, and I was like, yo, this ain't Kendrick Lamar's. Yo, you might be that nigga. And like I said, Anson Pack parts are small on that song, but it made me go back into the earlier songs where Anderson Paak was featured on there, and I thought it was Kendrick Lamar the whole time. I was like, oh shit! All this time I thought Anderson Paak was Kendrick Lamar on those other songs, and I was like, nah,
I can see how you got that though. I can see how you thought it was Kendrick.
Yeah, especially when you never heard of Anderson Paak. Like this, that's my first time hearing his voice and shit. I'm like, the fuck, like. You know, Kendrick be doing all that alien voices up. He plays his voice a lot. So I'm like, okay, I thought I had to go back and start. I'm like, yo, that was Anderson Paak. I thought that was Kendrick Lamar doing all that other shit. I was like, okay, boom. So yeah. Deepwater, that's a really, really dope album that doesn't get the recognition it needs to get to. Even like Snoop got a crazy song. There's a lot of dope songs on that album. I don't think I skipped any songs on that album. Maybe one. I don't know if I skipped any songs on that. I gotta go back and look at this shit.
No, it's definitely a good song to bring on the show too, in case people haven't heard it. Like you get an idea of what Dre was doing after what we all know of the West Coast Dre.
True. Yeah. Yo, there's a song like there's a song that Dr. Dre did. And it's I didn't even know shit came out. It's Dr. Dre, her, and Stevie Wonder.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm gonna have to listen to this and see what the fuck. I didn't even know this shit. It's called "Someday Has Begun" Part 1. I don't know who the next verse is. I guess that might be an artist as well. I don't know who the fuck the next verse, but it says that the next verse, Dr. Dre, her, and Stevie Wonder. I'm like, wow, I have to listen to this. That's an interesting blend.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't rolled through my algorithm yet.
Same. Because I fucks with her and Stevie Wonder, and of course Dr. Dre's all through my playlists. So how the fuck you know what I mean? It's supposed to be here, man. What's up with you, Tidal? You're supposed to give me this shit, man. I ain't supposed to find it on my own. You bitch.
Dope song, Pain. That was a great pick. But for my first song, we are going with one of your favorites. Dude, you could fuck up a wet dream. I just want you to know that.
No, I ain't say shit. I just, boy, the niggas would hate me on the TV set. So yeah, I wonder what song this is that you gonna bring that I'll possibly that you say is my favorite song. I wonder what this song is.
One of your favorite songs, but
one of my favorite songs.
You actually brought this song a long time ago on the show. It's making a reappearance. And it's doing it because I got all nostalgic this week because I went back through some old movies and shit. But let me see if I can give you a little hint and see if you can guess it. All right. If it wasn't for Herbie Lovebug Azer, well, however you pronounce his last name, but Lovebug, the rapper. We would not know this group or Salt and Pepper.
And I brought them on here?
Yep.
And
Lovebug used to be, and anybody who doesn't know who Lovebug is, he didn't do a lot of solo, but he was in the Super Nature crew back in the day.
Yeah.
And then turned into a producer. Right. So he found both of these groups, and we wouldn't know either of them.
Salt and Pepper. No, it's not TLC.
Wrong gender.
Yeah. Huh. And I brought them up there before.
You did, and you're gonna know as soon as I say it. It's Kid and Play, and I'm bringing Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody because we would not know them if it wasn't for Lovebug. So that is the connection, and I rewatched House Party 1 and 2 this week, so I got nostalgic.
Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody. Love that song. It's on my playlist, and I'll be.
Hey, I was also watching. Kid and Play did an interview with Matt Hoffa this last week or the week before. And I was watching it, but Kid is so fucking drunk. It is a hard watch.
Kid was drunk? Well, nah, Kid do be drinking sometimes.
Yeah, Play was being Play all cool and shit. Kid was getting liquored through the show. Yeah, so it got rough to watch at the end.
And he's a comedian too, so it's like I could see where it could go left because sometimes people that's funny try to be overly funny when the camera's there and they drinking, and it's. So you and you're on a podcast, so you kind of want to go viral, but try not to look like you're trying to go viral. You know what I mean? Like
having a hard time remembering stories while he's telling them, so he has to stop and wait and then tell the story. And you can tell Play wants to jump in and just finish this story for him, but doesn't like a few times. But usually, Kid is a fucking electric interview.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's cool. I mean, hey, every celebrity got their slip up, so it's hey, I'm gonna watch that. I didn't even know they did anything with Matt Hoffa. Yeah, but nah, I see. After I said TLC, I mumbled Kid and Play too. Like, well, you'll see it on the playback. I mumbled Kid and Play, like Kid and Play, and then you was like, all right, okay, cool. So let's go.
Oh yeah. Feels good. To enjoy myself, I've left my problems up on the shelf. The workday's over and I got it made. Like Johnny Kemp said, I just got paid and I'm ready to mingle. Young man, single and free, ready to get busy. Down to party, hardy and have a good time. All I need is a partner in crime. Call up the homies and hope they might say they're down to paint the town red tonight. Look in the closet and pull out the hype gear. Hook up the high top fade and I'm out of here. To a disco or a party of some kind. Hope that I would find myself a good time. Before I'm through and the night is done, man, I'm gonna have fun. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We're just dancing, y'all. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Out there on the floor. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We're just dancing, baby. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Gonna give you more.
Step on the dance floor. Check your coat and your troubles at the door. Cause for sure you're gonna see a smile today. The problems of the world seem miles away. The only thing that matters is a good time that can be had with the help of a good rhyme. The DJ's hype more than up to par. Uh-oh, there goes a cutie at the bar. So I stroll on over and say hi. And tell her I'm the PLAY. And would she like to dance a while? I'll do anything to see you smile, you see. My job is to take you higher. After a couple of songs, I'll inquire. Having fun? Well, I ain't done. The best is yet to come. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just dancing, y'all. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Out there on the floor. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just dancing, baby. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Gonna give you more. Oh,
The music's hype, and if it's alright with you, I wouldn't mind spending the rest of the night with you.
No kidding, babe, we can make some noise. You and your girls, and me and my boys.
Just feeling right, a night filled with pleasure.
We can take it slow with no pressure.
Enough respect.
You won't regret.
This'll be a night you won't soon forget.
Yeah.
And that's a promise from me to you. Take my hand, girl, I'ma see you through.
You don't strike me as a woman that fronts. Here's your chance.
You only live once, I wanna hear you say, oh, what a blast, kid. We sure had good fun while it lasted. Hung out with friends
and hit the skins.
Next week we're gonna do it again.
So I learned some real interesting information while doing my Googles for this song. One, did you know that Love Bug found them? Because first, LL Cool J came to him and said, have you heard these dudes? And then Yo-Yo came to him and said, did you hear these dudes? And he was like, I got to go hear these dudes. And that's how Love Bug ended up finding them. And from further research that read down some little rabbit hole, because Martin Lawrence played Belial, right, in the show. Martin Lawrence was supposed to be Pookie in New Jack City. And he pulled out of that movie, giving it to Chris Rock, because the guy who played Kid's dad died in real life, and that was his mentor, and was devastated. So he pulled out of New Jack City in the Pookie role.
Okay. That was oh my God, Rob Harris. Oh my God, that
does sound correct, but I am bad with remembering names.
Damn, and he's a legend. That if it wasn't for him, there would be no Bernie Mac. You know what I mean? Like right. Bernie Mac whole style is him. That's dope. That's dope. And I couldn't see Martin Lawrence as Pookie. I couldn't see that. I can't see that. And it's not that Chris Rock did it so well, but Chris Rock played it well. Don't get it twisted. Like, and it's Chris. I don't think anybody could have done it as well. Maybe somebody could have done it as good as Chris Rock, but I can't see Martin being Pookie.
That role was perfect for Chris Rock, and I think that's the problem. Is Chris Rock played that role so well, it's hard to picture anybody else playing that role.
Yeah, I know. Cause I was over here trying to think, like, if I didn't see Chris Rock doing it, which other comedian or whatever can I see?
Yeah, I guess Martin Lawrence went into the audition and just killed it, and instantly they were like, "That's Pookie."
I could see Marlon doing it, but I don't know if Marlon was at the same age at that time. No, I don't think Marlon was at the same age right there. Marlon Wayans, I don't think at the same time. No, he definitely wasn't the same age around that time. Damn, who could have did that? Eddie couldn't do that. Yeah, that was perfectly fit for Chris Rock. But if they said Martin killed it, damn, I wonder. I would love to see that the footage,
audition
the audition tape. Oh, I would love to see that shit. Martin he probably bodied that. If they felt like he deserved that role, and he said, "Nah, fuck that. I gotta do this for Harris." Like, Oh man.
But yeah, that's why he pulled out of the movie, is because he was so devastated by the passing of his mentor.
And then when you start thinking, what kind of career path would Martin have if he played Pookie instead of being alive?
How would that have changed Chris Rock's stardom too, right? Like, because we all know it because of Pookie, but because of Kid and Play, I was like 12 or 13 years old when this came out, and they had a whole group, a generation, telling girls in junior high, like, "Can I get some skins?"
Ain't nobody. And that's the funny part about that song. He says, "You get some skins, and then later night we're gonna do it again." Then here go the shorties. Ain't nobody gonna hurt ya. And, you know, that part is funny. It's funny when you think about it. Like, yo, we get some skins, and then we're gonna do it again. And then here come the chicks. Ain't nobody.
But anybody who's younger that watches this show, like, I don't think they get, like, we didn't have the internet to tell us who to listen to. So if it wasn't magazines or other friends of ours or things like that, we didn't find people. It's like, I watched House Party, so I learned who Full Force was. I watched House Party 2, so I learned who Young Black Teenagers were. Like, these are the way we found other rappers and shit back when we were younger. So I think people who grew up that way have more nostalgia towards this shit. Did I say something wild?
It just sounds funny. Like, yo, nah, man, I wouldn't know who Young Black Teenagers were.
I said the Young Black Teenagers. Okay.
Okay. See, I mean, with the Wi-Fi, I ain't hit a the.
What about that time I almost said Kid and Play turned me on to, and then I stopped and was going to say the same thing? I had to stop that and go, wait, I got to rephrase this before I even finish.
But you're all right. The word of mouth and actually learning people from, whether it's from music or from another artist, is big. Like you said, Kid and Play, like Love Bug wouldn't even go to them if it wasn't for fucking Yo-Yo. And so it's like, with LL giving you a stamp, and then Yo-Yo from a whole nother coast giving you a same stamp, that goes a long way. Like, treat hip hop right, man. Hip hop's gonna love you back.
And shout out to those legends putting other people on.
Boom. So let's get back. So let's get to the playlist. So my next song, a legend.
It's like we do this.
Come on, we do this, man. We do this. So right here, I'm going with a song that a lot of y'all should know. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all should fucking know. If you don't, I guess I shouldn't judge you, but maybe I will anyway. Who knows? I don't know. Depends how I feel by the end of this cup. So this song's called 1-900 Hustler. Okay, that stumble means the cup has done its job. 1-900 Hustler. And it's a song. It's on Jay-Z's album, the Dynasty, Rock La Familia bullshit, whatever like that. It's Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, and Freeway. If it wasn't for this song, you wouldn't know who the fuck Freeway was. Freeway got on this song and just did magic. Niggas would not know who the fuck Freeway was for this shit. So let's go with 1-900 Hustler off that Dynasty album, Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, Freeway.
1-900 Hustler, Siegel, holla at your boy. What's the problem, shorty?
What up, man? I'm the only nigga from Brooklyn out here, man. I'm trying to lock the spot.
Over, line one. Here's a couple of suggestions of how you could finesse it. You find a dude in town, you send him a short message. Say, hey, I'm new in town, I don't know my way around, but I got some soft white that's sure to come back round. I get that butter all night, cause most niggas don't know a brick from a bite. They keep buying hard bite. And if you free tomorrow night, we can meet and discuss price. FYI, I never been robbed in my life. Or you find a chick shit, you hold up in a crib and let her introduce you round town like a man. Shake hands, make friends like it's all innocent. Then, before they look up, you selling the town cook up. Or gorilla pimp, come up on that killer shit. Take a nigga brick, smack him, then you sell it back to them. Still in Brooklyn?
Gangster. I think I'm gonna roll with that one.
Make out a check for $800. Jigga man, holla. holla at your boy.
What's up, C? It's Chris out the Young Guns, dog.
What up?
I'm ready to smash these niggas in the rap game, but niggas taking too long with that advance money and shit.
Yeah.
Talking about chill don't pay the bills.
Yeah, I feel
know
that.
you well connected, dog. You can holla at somebody real.
Alright, look, I got the perfect person for you. Hold on. Blake, line 2.
Listen, shorty, you wanna roll, just give me the word. I ain't got time for a sentence, all that shit is absurd. You find a strip first. If you don't cook, find a bitch first. If you don't hustle, find a nigga who pitch first. You new in town, no red and blue in town, it's gangs. Don't get fresh, let them know you small change. The strong move quiet, the weak start riots. We know you got a brick, but sell them 20s till they tired. With no credit, you know you sick with that gotta eat fetish. And other niggas who getting it, dead it. Make them an offer that they can't refuse. He resists, box him in till he can't be moved. Here's the rules, chop it, bag it, stash it, stack it. Get in, get out, that's an OG's classic. 900 hustler, you pass it around. Wanna speak to me direct, hit extension, straight pound, I'm out.
1-900 hustler, Seagull, holla at your dog. What's seem to be a problem, young boy?
Yo, what up? This murder, death, kill, homicide, nigga.
Yo, watch your fucking mouth, man.
Fuck you mean watch my mouth, nigga?
I don't give a fuck how long you been on the line. Shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, hold on.
I know this nigga just put me on hold, man.
Fresh.
Bullshit ass elevator
Pick up
music,
line
man.
5.
First things first, watch what you say out your mouth. When you talking on the phone, the hustlers never play the house. Think drunk, keep beating the couch. When you sitting in the presence of customers, never hold out, pull out, throw heat and be out. If a nigga ever think that he touching ya, lay low, get cake, whip all over the state. Stash dough, whip gay, whip right around the bait. Nigga too close, whip right around this place. You stopping dough when we clutching the gas. I know you heard from the foe, this ain't different from that. Make sure you got your 4-4 and he can slip if he like. Young John Bonet, daughter missing the night. And yo, until you up, stay away from them dice and whores. 3 smuts, 2 straights in a dike. Cause boys want 3 bundles, 2 straights in a pipe for sure. If it's tight, then he might come back for more. 9 and 4, every day, back and forth. Winter to summer, 1-900 hustler, pass the number till you're stacking balls. Tell you how to weigh shit wet and package more. I take cash or write the check out the FR. 2 E's, that'll be 2 G's. And forget my money, I'm coming for all your keys, nigga.
1-900 hustler, Seagull, holla at your boy, dog.
Yo, what up, young? You put me on hold earlier, man. What happened,
Yeah, you
son?
stupid motherfucker. You talking all reckless on the phone. Fuck you think this the get indicted hotline or something, motherfucker?
My bad, man, my bad. I know I was talking reckless earlier about them 2 chickens. You get it? 2 chickens. But listen,
What?
it's time to move this shit, man. I put you on, give you half a wing back, nigga. Holla.
Get a job. Holla at Purdue.
That was that shit. I remember when that album dropped, and we was listening to that shit, and that 1-9 hustler came on. First of all, that beat is I don't know how you feel about it. That production, that beat is fucking amazing. And then I mean, you know, Jay-Z just kind of cool collectors, you know, Memphis Bleak does beat through, and then when you hear, like I said, it's our first time hearing Freeway. The voice is just different, the flow is different, and it was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? And everybody just kept running his verse back. First things first, watch what you say out your mouth when you talk about what? Yeah. Freeway went crazy on that shit. That was my shit right there.
And oddly, it's kind of relevant now because he has the John Benet Ramsey line, and now they have just announced there's new evidence in that old case, so it becomes relevant again.
Ain't that crazy? It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I always I always got a kick out the part where he's like, did he just put me on hold?
It's like, yeah, motherfucker, this to get indicted hotline.
And then that beat change right there, they used it like it was a perfect. I remember thinking to myself, wow, the way they used that to switch it up.
I think that was Bink. I think that was Bink that made that beat. Bink is amazing. Yeah, I think that was Bink. Either Bink or Just Blaze, but sounds like a Just Blaze beat, but I think that's Bink. Yeah, I might be Bink. I'm gonna look that up. I think that was Bink. But yeah, like you said, that whole with the elevator music, with the porno hole music, it made it sound perfect at like. Yeah, we laughed, and every time, like the first time we heard that song, we laughed so much when that, like, oh shit, he really put him on hold in the middle of the song. That's amazing. And then the beat, bang, bang, and it just comes back in, and just, Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those songs. It was definitely one of those songs. It was definitely one of those songs. He said that he can't. That would have been a dope good video right there. Yeah, I mean, who cares? I wouldn't watch it anyway. But yeah.
You know, you would have had to watch it at some point.
I would have. Yeah, eventually I would have. Especially at that time, if they would have did the video, then I would have. Yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, I probably would have. All right. So what you got for us, man? What you got for us?
All right. So this next one, I'm going into the R&B bag, but we wouldn't know this group if it wasn't for somebody who was in an R&B group who can actually rap. So I'm going with Black, who was put together by the group Black. They were put together by Left Eye from TLC. We wouldn't know who they were, which I think they would have been a lot bigger than they got, but they just had a lot of bad events happen. They had Natalie Reid killing that person with her vehicle, so she had to go to jail. Then Left Eye dies, and then Natalie Reid gets hit by a car and dies. So I think they would have been bigger.
For me, I feel like they would have. I think they would have got bigger if when they came out, they was already compared to TLC. That's
because Left Eye put them on too.
But remember, they only had one shorty that rap, just like TLC. It was the same formula. It was just a little updated version of TLC at that time, and I think everybody kept comparing them. You can't, you know what I mean? Once they start comparing you to the legends, it's hard. It's hard. That's what I think. And then, as you said, the Left Eye Cosign, it was like, oh, y'all really on some TLC dick riding shit. And I like Black. We'll get to it. I want to sound like I fucked with Black. I like that album and everything. Like, that shit was pretty cool. Just because I like to show you that rap. But I think that TLC comparisons is what kept them down a little bit, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I think like 808 was big. I'm Bring It All to Me. That was big. I think they would have had more too, but like I said, Natalie Reid killed that chick with her car, and then Left Eye dies, and then Natalie Reid gets hit by a car and dies. Like, it was a really weird chain of events they went through.
The chain of events definitely added. Yeah, that's right. That does add on to it, because you can get through killing a bitch with a car. Like, you can get through that shit. My favorite singer
did it. Motley Crue.
My favorite. I mean, Brandy did it. Like I said, my favorite. She killed somebody with it. I mean, still had a career, flourish. So you can bounce back off of that.
It was a very saturated time for female R&B groups too in the music industry. I mean, that's the time Destiny Child came out and hit the scene, and then you had TLC and Salt and Pepper, and like Salt and Pepper was more rap, but you get my point. There was that female group.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't too many standalone females, but yeah, let's get to the stuff. Let's get to it.
And I think it was a perfect time for them to do a song with a boy band if they were going to do one. This song, Bring It All to Me, is Black featuring NSYNC.
Oh, I remember the song now.
Yo, come on, come on. See, what I know is when you're trying to get with someone, it should never be about money, cars, diamonds, or rings. There you are, woo, looking as fine as can be in your fancy car. I can tell you're looking at me, what you wanna do. Are you just gonna sit there and stare? Baby, talk to me. Come on, tell me what's on your mind, baby. Oh, baby, bring it all to me. Bring it on. But I don't need no fancy cars or diamond rings. Baby, I don't need no. Oh, baby, bring it all to me. Bring it home. Give me your time, your love, your space, your energy. Baby, what's the deal? Would I be too forward if I told you how I feel? That's just the way I do my thing. I'm so for real. I'm feeling your Timbs, your baggy jeans, your thug appeal. 'Cause I like it when a man can't keep
Good old Black. Good old Black. Man, you should have played that 808 though. Boom like a 808. You should boom that. You should have boom baby boom. And that what they killed that one. You should have played that. You know what? Yeah, you should have played that. You know, I'm gonna listen to boom like an 808. That's what I'm gonna listen to. 808.
It was a toss-up between Bring It All to Me and 808 though, so that's funny.
Yeah, 808 is the one. That's the jammy jam. 808 is the jammy jam. That's the jammy jam. That was a pretty cool album too. I remember I forgot what shorty I used to fuck with at that time, and she had that album. She used to always just fucking play that shit every time we over there, and we supposed to be quote unquote doing homework and shit. She want to play this goddamn album. I was like, "You lucky I like this goddamn song." I would have been till you turn this shit off. But yeah.
Fucking paid.
Yeah, because I be listening. I don't mind some people turn their shit off, even at their house. So, yo, can you change? Yo, you got some other music you want to listen to? Like, or can I go through your shit and see what else you got? Because this ain't it.
From what I was reading, is the reason why Left Eye put this group together was she was actually going to be part of the group because T-Boz was going through a lot of shit with sickle cell, and they thought TLC was done.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I love Left Eye. Anybody knows how much I love Left Eye? Y'all don't know. But Left Eye shouldn't. Like, I understand the cosign, but not to be a part of them. Like, that's
Yeah, and T-Boz, I guess, recovered, so TLC never broke up. But they thought TLC was going to have to stop doing music because T-Boz was having so many problems with her disease.
The sickle cell was fucking with her every time she traveled, and I know every time she went on the airplane when they got back, it was be fucked up. Like I remember hearing a lot of those stories and stuff like that. I was one of the TLC fans, so I was one of those. I heard about all that shit. But Left Eye. I can't see that. I can't. I understand the cosign, but not the joining. Not that way. But either way, dope song. I remember when that shit came out. I remember the video and everything. They did have a video for that one, right? Still thinking about 808. Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom. Yeah, I'm listening to 808.
I'm sure they did because that was back when everybody was still fighting to get on MTV.
What? Talking about some shit. Wait, what my? I'm playing. All right. I'm next. I guess this one's a hell of a cheat code, honestly. This song is actually a hell of a fucking cheat code. Because if it wasn't,
I think it works out to a pretty good lead into my song though. So I think it works out.
Because if it wasn't for this group, okay, if it wasn't for this, number one, anybody that knows me, if it wasn't for this song right here, I wouldn't even want to rap. Like this is a song that made me want to rap. If it wasn't for this song, I would have never found my favorite rapper. If it wasn't for this song, I wouldn't have known for all these amazing ass rappers who all solo. You know what I mean? So y'all should probably know who the fuck it is already because it's the playlist. So it's Wu-Tang. Protect your neck. If it wasn't for Protect Your Neck, I play this. Let's take Wu-Tang. No, there's another way you can put it. If it wasn't for Protect Your Neck, if you like Wu-Tang, like, right? If it wasn't for Protect Your Neck, you wouldn't have found your favorite rapper. Whether it's Ghostface, Raekwon, Method Man, Jizza. I mean, expected that, like, people favorite rapper is in that group. More than likely. I'm just saying.
I don't disagree with you. I'm old. My favorite rappers Rakim, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's my goal. That's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's my favorite rapper, but that's my goal.
Yeah.
But I always say he's the GOAT because he's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never argue about Rakim. Like when most people, like for people that love Rakim, like I like Rakim, but I was more Big Daddy Kane. And not because he was Brooklyn, I just liked his style of rapping and everything more. But I never shitted on Rakim because I understood what he was doing over there. So it was like, for everybody that got Rakim as their GOAT, they also got Big Daddy Kane there at the same time, like, you know, on the opposite side. It's like a Magneto and Professor X type shit.
Yeah, and there was always the argument, was it Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One? That's what I remember the argument always being when I was little.
I remember that. Yeah, KRS-One always was thrown in the field. Definitely always get thrown in the field. But yeah, let's get to this Wu-Tang Protect Your Neck. Let's go.
Like smoking Joe Frazier, the Hellraiser, raising hell with the flavor, terrorize the jam like troops in Pakistan, swinging through your town like your neighborhood Spider-Man. So tick tock and keep ticking, while I get you flipping off the shit that I'm kicking. The Lone Ranger, co-ed, danger, deep in the dark with the art to rip the charts apart. The vandal, too hot to handle your battle. You're saying goodbye like Tevin Campbell. Roughneck, Inspector Dex on the set. The rebel, I make more noise than heavy metal. The way I make the crowd go wild, sit back, relax, won't smile. Ray got it going on, pal. Call me the rap assassinator. Rhymes rugged and built like Schwarzenegger. And I'ma get mad deep like a threat. Blow up your project, then take all your assets. Cause I came to shake the frame in half with the thoughts that bomb shit like math. So if you wanna try to flip, yo, flip on the next man. Cause I'll grab the clip and hit you with 16 shots and more. I got going to war with the melting pot.
It's the Method Man for short, Mr. Meth. Move it on your left and set it off, get it off, let it off like a gat. I wanna break food, cop me back. Small change, they putting shame in the game. I take game and blow that nigga out the frame. And like bang, my style live forever. Niggas crossing over like they don't know no better, but I do. True, can I get a sue? Enough respect due to the 1-6 ooh. I mean, oh, yo, check out the flow like the Hudson or PCP. When I'm dusting, niggas off because I'm hot like sauce. The smoke from the lyrical blunt make me ooh.
What grab my nut, get screwed. Ow. Here comes my Shaolin style. True, B-A-B-Y-U. To my crew with the
Yeah. Come on, baby, come on. Baby, come on, baby, come on.
Yo, you best protect your neck.
First things first, man, you're fucking with the worst. I'll be sticking pins in your head like a fucking nurse. I'll attack any nigga who's slacking this mat. Come fully packed with the fat rugged stack. Shame on you when you step through. Two, the old dirty bastard, straight from the Brooklyn Zoo. And I'll be damned if I let any man come to my center. You enter the winter, straight up and down, that shit is pack cam. You can't slam, don't let me get fooled on the man. The old dirty bastard is dirty and stinking. Ace on unique rolling with the night of the creeps. Niggas be rolling with a stash, ain't saying gas. Bite my style, I bite your motherfucking ass.
For crying out loud, my style is wild, so book me. Not long is how long that this rhyme took me. Ejecting styles from my lethal weapon. My pen that rocks from here to Oregon. Here's more again. Catch it like a psycho flashback. I love gats. Rap was a gun. You wouldn't bust back. I come with shit in all types of shapes and sounds. And wherever I lounge is my stomping grounds. I give an order to my peeps across the water to go and snatch up props all around the border and get far like a shooting star. Cause who I are is living the life of Pablo Escobar. Point blank as I kick the square biz. There it is. You're fucking with pros and there it goes.
Yo, chill with the feedback block. We don't need that. It's 10 o'clock, ho. Where the fuck you see that? Feeling mad hostile. Ran out postal. Flowing like Christ when I speaks the gospel. Stroll with the holy roll. Then attack the globe with the buckets. Style the ruckus. 10 times 10 men committing mad sin. Turn the other cheek and I'll break your fucking chin. Slaying boom bangs like African drums. Coming around the mountain when I come. Crazy flamboyant for the rap enjoyment. My clan increased like black unemployment. Yeah, another one dare. Took a genius. Take us the fuck out of here.
The woo is too slamming for these coke killing labels. So ain't had hits since I seen Aunt Mabel. Be doing all the sinning like Cain did Abel. Now they money's getting stuck to the gum under the table. That's what you get when you misuse what I invent. Your empire falls and you lose
lose every cent for trying to blow up a scrub. Now that thought is just as bright as a 20-watt light bulb. Should've pumped it when I rocked it. Niggas so stingy, they got short arms and deep pockets. This goes on in some companies with majors that scared to death to pump these. First of all, who's your A&R? I'm out and climb up who plays an electric guitar, but he don't know the meaning of dope when he's looking for a suit and tie rap that's cleaner than a bar soap. And I'm the dirtiest thing in sight. Matter of fact, bring out the girls and let's have a mud fight.
Good old protect your fucking neck. Come on, man.
So, hey, another one that's out right now, podcast. I don't know if you watched The Pivot, but Method Man was just on The Pivot.
All right, I see what's up. I don't watch a lot of sports podcasts. Some of them niggas is like, I don't know, some topics I don't be caring about. Some topics I do. So it's like I'd rather see clips. But
see, and I don't find The Pivot to be a sports podcast.
Well, I haven't really tapped in. So don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I don't like The Pivot. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I haven't really tapped in as much as other people have. So I don't really. So I can't. I'm not. So if it's not that the way I'm thinking it is,
I thought I still got about 15, 20 minutes left of it, but I thought it was really good so far.
You've seen a lot of episodes of the Pivot?
Enough. Like, it depends on the who's the guest, right? Like, I like Ryan Clark, I like Channing Crowder, and I think Fred is kind of bad at podcasting, but whatever. But it depends on the guest because I don't watch it. It's just for everybody, for them. But I like the way they host it.
Okay, so I agree with you. I definitely like Ryan Clark. He's definitely like anything that he's on. It's like he does his thing. Like I fuck with Ryan Clark. I have, like I said, if it depends on the guest, then I would watch something. But I would still really watch the clips more than watch the whole episodes. But I do want to watch some of the episodes. But if I be feeling like it's just. I like sports, but I'm not trying to hear every whatever like that. So it's not the way I'm thinking that it is. In fact, let me just try it out to see what's going on. Let me try it out first.
And I like Channing Crowder, and he was a good player. He wasn't great, but he is more famous for Rex Ryan's line when Channing Crowder was talking shit about Rex Ryan, and Rex Ryan goes, I beat up dudes tougher than Channing Crowder on a way to a fight.
Oh, shit.
I was like, that was a great line, though, for a coach to come up with. I beat up tougher guys than Channing Crowder on a way to a fight.
On my way to the fight, I beat up people tougher than you. That's crazy.
All right, well, we got one more song, but I think it works good. This song, this artist, you wouldn't know if it wasn't for the last group we just played. So,
hey, I already know what you.
I'm bringing
Let's keep it
Capadonna, Winter War. I didn't even hear what you yelled.
No, I yelled out Big Jersey because I remember we talked before. You said something about Capadonna, so I'm like, okay, you probably gonna bring some Cap. But I was like, you're fucking Big Jersey. He brings some Red Man.
Oh, yeah. That's another guy. A lot of people I don't know. Maybe we know Redman without Wu-Tang though.
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, that's why I was laughing because we definitely would know Redman without Wu-Tang. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying if it wasn't for Wu, would be no Redman. But there's some people that would definitely make him like a Wu-Tang member or a Wu-Tang cousin or some shit like that. Cause he wears a lot of Wu wear with that. You see him have a Wu-Tang shit on, some stuff and all that. Like he still. It's like he reps Wu-Tang really, really crazy. And I know because him and Meth are still, they like bros, but that's dope though.
Method Man called read on the last interview I saw with both of them. He called him the poorest rich man he's ever met.
Word. I've seen Red in North plenty of times. Plenty of times. Like he be out here staying, and not no flashy ass vehicle, not no flashy ass clothes or nothing like that. He looked like you just saw him coming out of Walmart. Matter of fact, you coming out of Walmart and he at the gas station across the street getting some roll-ups. Like he's one of it seems like he's a normal cat. He's a normal cat. So yeah. But yeah, Capadonna. We'll get into it. Be back on Capadonna. I mean, Capadonna is that other member of Wu-Tang that he is definitely, like you said, if it wasn't for Wu, we wouldn't know who Capadonna was, because he wasn't on the first album. He wasn't on the 36 Chambers. He was on Wu-Tang Forever album. He was locked up for the first album. So this, he got his chance to sign on Triumph. That's when people realized who the fuck he was. So it was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this other Wu-Tang nigga? What? Capadonna. So when he bought the Wu-Tang Forever album, that nigga went crazy. And then you understand why they said he's one of the dopest in the group as well.
And he snaps on this. This is Winter War.
ForbesDVD.com.
Resurrector. Yeah. Yes, this shit is raw, coming at your door. Start to scream out loud. Wu-Tang's back for more. Yes, the hour's 4. I told you before. Prepare for mic fight. And plus the Cold War.
You heard of the raps before, but kept waiting for the son of song. I keep dance hall strong. Beats another worthy of my cause. I prolong extravaganza. Time sit still. No propaganda. Be wary of the skill. As I bring forth the music, make love to your eardrum. Dedicated to rap, nigga, beware the fearsome. Lebanon, Dawn, Malcolm X, beat threat. CD massacre, murder to cassette. I blow the shop up, you ain't seen nothing yet. One man ran trying to get away from it. Put your bifocal on, watch me a cometh into your chamber like Freddy into Dream. This kaboomerate your technique and your scheme. 4 chords applause like a blackjack did that. You stuck on stupid like I'm stuck on the map. Nowhere to go except next show, bro. Entertaining motherfuckers can't stop in battling. You don't want me to start tattling. All up on the stage cause y'all snakes keep rattling. Bitch, you ain't got nothing on the rich. Every other day my whole dress code switch. So just in case you wanna clock me like Sherry, all y'all crab bitches ain't got the worry. Can't get a nigga like Don Dama doesn't. Even if I'm smoked out, I can't be scoped out. I'm too ill. I represent Park Hill. See my face on a $20 bill. Cash it in and get $10 back. The fat LP with cappuccino on the wax. Pass it in your thing, put valve up to 12. Put all the other LPs back on the shelf and smoke a blunt and dial 917-1604-9311. And you could get long dick hip hop affection. I damage any MC who step in my direction. I'm Staten Island best, son, fuck what you heard. Niggas still talking, that shit is absurd. My repertoire is USSR. PLO style got thrown out the car and ran over by the Method Man Jeep. Divine can't define my style, is so deep like pussy. My low cut face stay bushy like a porcupine. I part backs like a spine. Gut you like a blunt and reconstruct your design. I know you wanna diss me, but I could read your mind cause you weak in the knees like SWV. Trying to get a title like Wu Killer B. Can't change your habit. You know I'm friends with the Abbott. Me and RZA Raw name printed in the tablet under vets. We paid our debts for mad years. Hibernated sound and now we out like beers and born power. Born physically, power speaking. The truth in the song be the pro-black teaching.
Resurrector.
Yeah. Yes, this shit is raw, coming at your door. Start to scream out loud. Wu-Tang's back for more. Yes, the hour's 4. I told you before. Prepare for mic fight. And plus the Cold War.
If I'm correct, there's another version of that one too, where it's like, I think after Capadonna, Ghostface goes in, like, for a good minute and a half, just rapping and shit like that. I know I've heard another version of that song of that shit as well. Like it's like an incomplete version type shit. Damn. I wonder if I can find it on YouTube somewhere. I know that shit's not out. That's just you know what I mean. You know when people be having those, you might just happen to find somebody throw up a old mixtape or one of them unreleased tracks and shit. Like I'm about to dig that shit up. But nah, Capadonna, dope. His flow was like it was like a I don't even know how to explain it. Capadonna was just like a like there's a reason why like Meth and all them be like, nah, man, like when Capadonna came home, we knew like we had a big bro on because he's the reason, like he's the one that he's the killer, like not us, like he's the killer, like, and I get it.
The way you just change when Wu-Tang, Capadonna came on, like the last two songs, your face, like everything just changes. There's this joy that sets in when you hear Wu-Tang.
Hey man, listen, man. I still get chills off certain songs. Like it's some songs come on and I still get chills. I don't give a fuck how many times I've heard them. It's like, yo, this is, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Gotta love it.
All right, Payne. Well, we made it through the songs, but because I always got to bring up some bullshit at the end of the show, I gotta ask: did you see this Sly Diggler from the Diddy Freak Offs come out, and now he got this video that Diddy accidentally recorded on his phone of a freak off instead of Diddy's phone? So this Sly Diggler got this whole video. Well, I don't know if you heard about any of this, but we found out that Diddy has what you call a micro penis. Did not know that was even a thing. Which means your dick is under 3 inches.
Wait, we cannot in this pod with Diddy's Diggler. His little mini Diggler. We can't. I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if we can do that, man.
No, I wasn't asking you to speak on his Diggler. I was asking if you heard what was going on.
I haven't.
And if you saw any of this.
I've seen his name been popping up more lately, and I don't know why. Like I'm one of like this because I don't know. I stay away from a lot of that shit. Like I try to stay in my lane and shit. So it's like, cause once you start clicking on those stuff, everything start coming to your feed that be like the tea that everybody be looking for. I just be trying to stay away from that shit. Like
I saw it because Ari Spears and Vlad were talking about it, and that's how I first found out about it. But
so that's the thing. I listen to enough pods and watch enough like content creators. I'm pretty sure I would end up having to see what's been going on. But I see his name been popping up more lately. I haven't seen exactly what it was, but if that's what it is, and just because you done brought this shit up, this is about to pop up all over my fucking phone now.
And I gotta say, I don't give a fuck what somebody's sexual preference is. I don't give a shit, right? But the way that Sly Diggler dude was like, yeah, and then Diddy said to me, I'm on the gay spectrum. I was like, bro, I started laughing. Like, what does he think it is? Autism? Like, what are we fucking talking about? The gay spectrum.
The gay spectrum, huh? Damn. Yeah.
But I guess Vlad actually saw the video himself, too. And then Whack 100 said that he saw some pictures or something, too.
Gay spectrum. Oh, shit. I will leave those jokes to myself because we'll be done for. There'll be no more Yankee, no Brit. There'll be none of that.
Okay. I got to say this, and it's so wild because it just came to me. Like, you think that's why Diddy brought in other dudes to pound his girls? Because he can't?
That's possible. Like, it's possible that he probably felt like, I mean, like, yo, listen, if maybe
I can give you everything except dick. I can give you everything except dick. Yeah.
So let me get you some different one. Now, as weird as this question might be as well, isn't that love?
Damn, because I wouldn't do it. If I had a 3-inch dick and all of Diddy's money, I don't give a fuck.
Same here. But if you feel like you not satisfying your girl that much,
you got a point. You got a legit point.
So you got her some other shit. Is that not love?
So freak offs are love is what we figured out on the playlist.
Mm-hmm. Not saying we agree with Diddy.
Love your girl
Don't get it twisted, y'all.
To let him. Wait. We just literally asked, do you love your girl enough to let some other dude take her to Pound Town?
Because you can't do it. Damn, that's crazy, yo.
Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Let's see what you think. Is that love?
Is that love?
All right. I always know I bring up some bullshit, but I had to bring that up because the Spectrum thing got me. And then I never knew that a micro penis was even a thing. Like, I didn't know that this was a real classification.
That's wild, B. That's wild, B.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. And if you stuck around through that, like, you are the true hero in this. So thank you so much for your support. Hey, and we've been growing the channel. I should watch that because we were just talking about, okay, the channel is growing, and we really appreciate you for it. So hit that subscribe, hit that like, and share the content even after we just said some wild shit. All right, one world, one love. Man. Deuce.
Who really fucking with me? I ass pistol pop a pain. You won't like it, but let the Nina blast. I see your ass. Red bean spot, I'm gonna make heat your ass. Body is tough. Cops never found where I keep the stash. But chill, cause pain been dormant since the fetus. I was born to be a blessing. I'm getting stoned like I'm Jesus. I'm a heathen. Raise a hell raiser, so I'm a demon. Here's my reason. Y'all been trying to convince me I'm not a genius. I'll be really finding blessings through my anger. I embrace it and start training like Vegeta in the chamber. In the chambers, I entered 36 to step my game up. So protect your neck and watch for the niggas that fucking name on.